All right, guys, so the patch notes have been out for a little bit. We've had a chance to kind of read it and absorb all the good stuff that's in. Can't even keep a straight face. There's no good stuff. We're all fucked. Guys, so as I said, the patch has been out for a while. We've been looking through some of the stuff, and I just am struggling to get excited about it. I've said it. I'm struggling to get excited about it. I'm still going to play. I want to use the hearts and the malignant hearts and see how that goes. But if I'm being completely honest, everything is just worse. Damage reduction has been nerfed quite a bit. Hold on, let's go over to here, right? If we come down. Oh my god, this is basically like all this stuff I'm going through. You can summarize it, right? As in like, oh, you are having some kind of fun. Let's nerf it. Oh, you were having fun leveling. Yeah, no. We're gonna nerf that. Look, yeah, you get 3% instead of 20%. Nah, let's nerf it. I bet they'll nerf it some more at some point. World tiers, all this stuff. Like, oh my god, just the balance updates. Sork, what is this? Oh, you were doing damage. No. Oh yeah, no. Just absolutely not. Look, I'm gonna be honest. This is a bit of a rant again, and I don't do rants, but here we are with a shit patch just before the game comes out. Just not overly sold by all of this stuff. Just when we think the hype is coming for season 1, I think everyone's gonna be coming back. All the buddies that have been taking like a week or two break from the game, so they don't get burnt out and they can't wait to smash season 1. And then Blizzard fucked it. They fucked it. They've tried to like increase like mana regen on like a whole bunch of stuff. They took the vulnerability stuff down, which I think actually is a good change. The crit damage down is a good change. But the thing is they took vulnerability, right? They reduced, here we go, vulnerable damage. They reduced it by 40%. Critical strike damage by 40%. You probably know by now these are in their own damage buckets. They're multipliers. They're really, really important for big numbers and for feeling really powerful. They've been nerfed into the ground. 40% for vulnerable for its own bucket. And then when you think here's the buffs to things, the highest that we got was 40% to physical damage over time, fire damage over time, shadow damage over time, right? It's 40%, but it's to an additive damage bucket and not a multiplicative one. So it's just nowhere near as good. It's nowhere near as good. Right, I see what they're trying to do. They are trying to take the real big power and like the stuff that you think this is mandatory for every build. They're trying to take that out so that you can just kind of go, yeah, that's cool. Well, I've got some cold damage and I'll get some damage over time stuff. Maybe I'll get something else. I'll get some conjuration skill damage. Now, this, funnily enough, conjuration and fire damage over time, who knows? Maybe Hydra's back on the menu. Maybe Hydra's back on the menu with some kind of burn conjuration damage because it's been buffed up a lot. The thing is, no one's going to play Sork because Sork got fucked. Sork got absolutely fucked. Absolutely. It's disgraceful. It's actually disgusting how much Sork's got nerfed. Cooldown reduction got nerfed. God, it drives me wild. I wanted for so long to try and find other ways to reset my cooldowns faster when playing Sork. Bearing in mind, I have put a ton of hours in, hundreds of hours in the preseason on Sork. And the thing that annoys me the most is that if you want to do big damage, you have to use a staff, which means that you can't have an offhand to lower your cooldowns. And then you also lose out on loads of like lucky hit. So the cool stuff like proccing more meteors coming down, you can't have that either. But you get big damage from having a staff. So then I was like, I need to find other ways to get lots of cooldown reduction to make this feel like it flows, to make this feel like it's fun. Otherwise, it's like teleport in, put everything in your Raymond unique chest, like blow everything up with like your Frost Nova, and then wait round for cooldowns for a second, and then jump in again, and then wait round for cooldown and jump and wait, and then they've nerfed it and made it even longer to get that stuff. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I can't look at this shit, man. Cooldown reduction minus 30%. Oh, it's savage. And then main stat, intelligence, right? Strength, dexterity, whatever. It's a 50% nerf. 50% stronger on weapons, and then now it's 25% stronger on weapons. So oh my god, they've nerfed it. So that was in its own bucket as well. That was in its own bucket, like its own damage bucket as well. So everything, critical strike, vulnerable, critical strike with everything else, just all reduced. Oh, they've taken away all the big numbers without buffing the other stuff enough. And then to make things worse, damage reduction has all been reduced. Sork, for example, didn't even survive one hit in like especially if you went like glass cannon stuff, which you needed to do damage to be competitive against like the other classes. You need to have like 3 if not 4 points in like glass cannon to boost your damage up, but then you took loads more. And even in like a tier 70 you get one shot. And now they've reduced damage reduction even more. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. And do you know what else, guys? It's still relevant from my last fucking rant video. Where's my goddamn stash tabs? Where are my stash tabs? I thought we were going to get at least a couple more. It's not in the patch notes. You point me to where in this patch notes it says that we're going to get more stash tabs. I couldn't find it. Maybe it's here and I've missed it. They increased the fucking crafting materials from 999 to that. Why don't they give us this many fucking stash tabs? Oh my god. And now there's loads of bugs as well. Helltides. They got here, Helltides chests can drop unique items, right? Fair enough. Wait, this is from the last patch, right? This is from the last patch. Whatever. They can drop unique items. Helltides have been they're bugged. You don't get as many cinders anymore. So that feels worse. Damage reduction feels worse. This damage gives you like 2 more damage, and the stuff that did give you damage has been absolutely like stripped down and just like shoved into the ground. It's crazy. They fixed a whole bunch of stuff. Oh man, I tell you what, guys, I'm just I was gonna play Sork for season 1. Now I think it's so bad. I'm not gonna touch it. The community is outraged. People are saying stuff, right? I saw this. I've just got something up on another screen. Diablo 4 patch notes. Fixed multiple issues where players were having fun. Fixed multiple issues where Sorcerer wasn't already weak enough. Fixed multiple issues where players were excited for season 1. Reduced the player base by 70% and increased time spent with family by 30%. That's a comment on the video. It's true. It's true. I don't know. I'm gobsmacked by the craziness of this. I mean, even over here, right? Items, gloves of the Illuminator, fireball damage reduction reduced from 65% to 75% to 55% to 65%. This, if you don't know, is a unique gloves for Sorceress that when you fire fireball, it then bounces. So you can hit like, it can like bounce, and explodes a little bit like as it bounces. But it nerfs it by like, if you get a bad roll, 75% of the damage goes because it bounces a little bit. I don't understand. And then they've gone, oh, it's all right, we'll buff it by 10%. These are fucking awful. They're so bad. They are so bad. I don't know why this is reduction. Do you know what? This should just be buffed. You know, this should be fireball damage increased by 75% and then it bounces. That would be cool, but I don't understand. I don't understand who makes these. It's actually dreadful. It's dreadful. You get a bit more critical strike chance by using these Isu's heirloom boots, right? That's another thing. You get more move speed and you get more critical chance, but then you lose cooldown reduction. You lose like 4 ranks of teleport, 4 ranks of like Frost Nova or like Flame Shield, if whatever you want to use. Oh, it's just, they're just made really bad. They're made terrible. I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. These patches suck. I don't know. I'm going to be jumping in on Druid. I was going to play Sorc. I'm not anymore. I don't recommend that anyone plays Sorc. You are going to have like a false sense of security playing Sorc. You're going to play it and it's going to feel great early game. It's like second fastest, you know, compared to like a rogue. Maybe even good player on it can compete with a rogue who's like power leveling, because firewall can actually be good. You're going to get sucked into this. Oh, the leveling experience is actually quite good on Sorc. I don't know what you're on about, Ben. And then you're going to get to towards end game and you are going to get one shot by absolutely everything. And you're going to deal 2 damage if you're lucky. If you're lucky. If not, 1 damage. It's I'm not even kidding. I was doing on my Chain Lightning Sorc, which is like a kind of B tier build. I was doing like critical hits of like 1.5 to 2 million per bounce of Chain Lightning. When, you know, when I had like vulnerable and stun and all this good stuff, like freezing things on enemies, I was doing like per bounce 1.5 to 2 million per bounce. Now I'm lucky if I do 400k. Oh my god, any Sorc that manages to do tier 100, they deserve a medal. Now, it was hard enough when I did it in the preseason. Now it's just dreadful. The community's outraged. I don't blame them. I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know if the hearts are enough. I don't think the hearts are enough. I know this has just been me ranting on for a while. I appreciate you guys. I'd love to hear your comments on the patch and what you think. But yeah, I'm going to go into the game and I'm going to try and have as much fun as I can. I'm playing Druid. I highly recommend people play Druid or Rogue. That way, at least you're going to do more than 2 damage and should be able to do something. Druid is going to smash late game anyway, even just with Bulwark, because that hasn't been fixed. So could be hella good still. But yeah, Sorc, Barb, especially Sorc. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this kind of rant video. I actually feel a bit better now. I've got a bit off my chest, and I want some of you to rant with me. I actually do. I want to read some of the comments. I'm looking forward to them. Appreciate you guys. And I will see you very soon. All right. Peace out.